Hello, all you beautiful people. How you doing here today? This is Susanna, the Enchanted Art with Enchanted Artistry Studio, and I got some goodies today. Let's check them out. So somebody told me I don't remember where I saw this. It was either Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, somewhere. I thought I saw somebody say they got some diamond art painting kits. I always want to say Diamond Art Club, but that's a company, not all the kits. So, but they had some at Ross, and we have a Ross in my town. So, I stopped by there. They did not have any. So, I don't know if I saw it wrong or if they were just already out of them, but I did find some other goodies. Mostly crafting. First of all, I'm always on the lookout for some cool markers to try out. This was 10 bucks. 10 bucks. And it is alcohol markers. They have dual tips, so you have your bullet point for more fine and drawing and stuff. I use mine for coloring a lot. And then you have the chisel tip for more broader stuff to try out. And it comes in this adorable little case that I just love. I don't know. I think it just brings out the kid in me, and I absolutely love this. So I'm going to try these out on this channel. I love finding some good budget friendly stuff to start off with, because I only have my Ohuhu markers, the 320 set, because my hubby bought him for me for an anniversary, birthday, Christmas. I don't know. It's been a couple years. But I asked for them for like years before I got them. Okay. So I'm always on the lookout for some good budget friendly markers. And these look really cute. They're thinner. You can tell by here they are thinner. But for 48 colors, I was like, yes, please, let's try these out. So that's going to be a video where we try them out, because honestly, I think the best way to try out stuff like this, we can swatch them, we can do all that kind of stuff. But honestly, one of the best ways I'm getting ahead of myself. One of the best ways to test out something like this is to just color with them. So we're going to do that in a future video. I don't know if you guys know, I am an 80s baby. And Hello Kitty and Friends, like, I love it so much. They had this there, and they had a couple of them. I was instantly like, yes, please. Kuromi and Keroppi are my favorite, but of course, everybody loves a good Hello Kitty, My Melody, Tuxedo Sam, Pom Pom Purin, and Cinnamon Roll. But Keroppi and Kuromi are my favorites. They're just cute little froggy. And Kuromi is like loves everything Halloween and spooky and yes, please. So this is really cute. It's actually normally, where did I see it? There it is. It's normally $25. It was $15.99, and I don't even know if I'm going to take it out of the package, to be honest. Sometimes I just leave them in their package because it's so cute the way they're just decorated in there, and I think they might get lost until maybe I get up some like small shelvings to put them on. But I think for right now, I'm actually going to leave them in the package. But this is so cute. I was so happy I had to find this. My hubby actually pointed it out to me, along with the next one. So I like doing other crafts. I mostly do coloring on this channel, but how cute is this? Again, you'll be able to learn soon enough. I'm an 80s baby, okay? Strawberry shortcake was like my childhood. Yes. So it's a cute little stepping stone, and you get to paint it. Look at that. Look at that. I don't necessarily agree. I get that it can only come with so many colors. So it's normally $8. I get it for $5.99. But the one thing I don't like about it, her hair's red in here. And if you think of red hair, if you're like me, about the same age, grew up with the same kind of stuff, you don't think the red hair, strawberry shortcake, especially where it looks like it's the yarn. You know how I'm talking about? Yep. Pop it down below. Before I go on with the video, if you know how I'm talking about, I'll wait. Go ahead. All right. So hopefully you've already put your comment down below. Raggedy Ann and Andy. See, look, her hair's brown. So I don't know why they have the red. I guess they were just trying to only put so many different colors in here. But I think think this is super cute. Now, one thing I probably will do when I do this one, I don't know if I'm going to do it as a video. I might. I think it'd be cute as a video. I don't know. I'm all over the place sometimes. Sorry, but you know, that's just me. One thing I do think, now obviously I'm not going to put this out in the garden because it's too cute to go out in the garden. But what I was thinking is, if you're going to put it outside, make sure you put some kind of coat over it. What am I trying to think of? Like an epoxy type coat that will weather being outside. Otherwise, this is not going to stay at all. At all. Because does it even say what kind of paints it is? No. I'm assuming it's like acrylic paints, which is fine. Oh. Please tell me that's just moving. Hold on. We're going to have to open this up real quick. I want to make sure it's not broken. Don't mind me, sharp scissors. These are my favorite. These are by Cutterbee. I've had these scissors like years. My husband has the ones that actually look like the bee killers. It's the yellow and black. And I have the pink ones. And it comes with a cute case. These are the best freaking scissors, especially crafting scissors, that I have ever owned. Like, they stay sharp forever. I love them. All right, let's make sure this is all here. Oh, yeah. So that's actually quite a bit thicker than I thought it was. I'll just show you real quick. Ah, okay, so it's hollow. Maybe that's what I was hearing. Maybe there's like something in there. Well, actually, that's even worse. If it's hollow, do not put this outside and try to step on it. I do not think this will last. So even though it's super, super cute, I do not recommend putting this outside as an actual stepping stone. Unless you're going to fill it in with like some cement mix or something, because this is gonna break. Anybody with significant weight at all, heck, even my dog jumping on it, and she's only like 69 pounds, this might break. So be careful. If you get one of these, don't make it into a stepping stone unless you prepare for it. So one thing I probably will do is I have my own acrylic paints, and I also have acrylic markers. So when I do this, yeah, no red hair here. No red hair. Our hair's brown, not red, brown. So that's probably one thing I'm going to do. And it is kind of tan color, because I was like, well, why are they giving us white? They could have given us brown. But I guess it is kind of a tannish color. So yeah, we're definitely going to want to paint it white. But isn't that super cute? I'm just going to do mine as an inside decoration. Okay, so I just pulled this out of the box, right? Paint your own stepping stone. I guess I am a little ahead of myself, because it does say, if your paint separates, stir them a little bit, blah, blah, blah. Yep, you can try mixing colors, right? Look at this. That looks nothing like this. What's going on there? That does not look like that. But I like how they took some initiative and added some cute little dots and stuff. But those colors don't look like these colors. But it does say, sweet tip, if you'd like to put your stepping stone outside, spray it with a protective varnish from home to keep it safe from the elements. But it still doesn't say anything about, being careful about putting it outside, because you're going to crack that sucker. It's hollow. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Okay, next up. I got me a new planner. Now, my hubby was like, why are you getting a planner? I thought you were doing digital planning. I mean, I am, but if you're like me and your iPad, that's what I do my digital planning on. If it's not sitting right in front of you, open to the page that it's supposed to be open, or the week, then I forget about doing my stuff. So this is a 17-month planner. It's not even started yet. It doesn't start till August of 2025, and it goes all the way through 2026. It is super cute. They had different versions there. I just thought this was so cute. Like, they have some little stickers in it. Not my favorites, but it's super cute. It lists all the holidays, of course, has, what our year's gonna look like. holidays for 2026. Have some note pages, and then it has just like the cutest little divider pages and the backgrounds. It has like a little embossing to it, and like this was actually a really cheap planner. So it starts with August, so you have, you know, important dates, totally looking forward to, things to squeeze in, goals to crutch. My thing is though, I like to take planners like this and kind of do my own thing with them. Like if I don't like the decoration for it, if I want to jazz it up a little bit, put some stickers on it, or the next thing that I got. Sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see all that. But yeah, it's super cute. The layout is a weekly layout, so you just have your week here. It's not a daily, which I wouldn't expect a daily for that price, you know. But it has all of your weeks on there, and then it has a note section on the end of each one. So rinse and repeat, blah, blah, blah. And then at the very end, it has a really nice folder, and I love it when they come with stuff like this, because if I need something for quick reference, I can just shove it in here. And it also has the elastic strap, so we can just ta-da, and that baby just looks gorgeous like that. So I love the embossing colors and everything. They had a couple different versions. They also had, I used to do my happy planner with the ring disc on here, and I even have like the hole punches and stuff. I got rid of most of my stuff, and now I want to go back to a paper planner. Kicking myself. Yeah. So it was only $8.99, which is normally $13. But like I said, they did have different versions. They also had a happy planner, but I thought this one was just super cute and has the spiral edges. And so I just wanted to go with something different. And then I saw this. And if you know, you know, it's Pride Month. Yeah, it's Pride Month. And even though I'm married, I'm actually bisexual. Not that that matters, you know. Pride is for love who you love. And honestly, if we could find a third, we'd have a third. But this, even not for Pride Month, even not for Pride Month, I love rainbows and beautiful, bright colors. And that's what this has. So 45 sheets, it's 12 by 12. I used to be a huge scrapbooker, and I got rid of all of that too. So as I picked this up, my hubby was like, didn't you just get rid of all that? No, we're not going to talk about that, dear. So if you know, these are normally like $9 and up, depending on what kind of brand you get. Now this is from Joann's, so maybe that's why they had it, because they were getting rid of Joann's stock stuff because the Joann's all closed. So $5 for one of these? Yes, please. But look at some of these cute little designs here. I mean, look at that fruit. That is adorable. And yes, you might have already guessed. Oh, look at this one. I love it when they have ones like this, because you can use it as is, or you can cut out the different sections and like stick them in your planner, stick them in a journal, you know, whatever you want to do. And these are just so adorable. They typically have 2 of every page design. It looks like this has 3. Oh, I love the color change in that. So apparently we have 3 of each colors. Look at that. This right here, I didn't even notice until I got home that it had this pattern on it. And I am so excited for that pattern. It is so freaking cute. And then we got some rainbows. That's not my favorite, but these pages, you can do so much with those. Here's another one where you can use it as is. Look at you shining, celebrate the sweet life. Remember this. Look for rainbows after rain. Love that. So you could even do these and make some cute little like notes to stick up like on the wall or on your desk or whatever. I love doing stuff like that. We got some beautiful flowers, and we're back to the checkerboard. But isn't that cute? Like, these are so cute. And for only $5, yes, I just got rid of all my paper crafting stuff. But okay, specifically, I was like, okay, sometimes you get a journal, you start to get bored of the journal. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I've never been tested, but I swear I'm ADHD. So you start getting, or maybe I did see like this one is just really, that's not pretty. So we could take one of those cute little cutout squares or something and put it in here and jazz it up and make it look beautiful. That was my idea anyway. So, but that's what I got at Ross. I didn't get what I was hopefully looking for, which is diamond art, but they even had more markers, and I almost got these. They had some watercolor markers, and at first I thought they were water-based markers, but they're actually watercolor markers. And now I'm wondering if I should have gotten those too, but budget. We're on a budget, and this, even though it's not crafting, I had to get it. But that's what I get at Ross. Check your local Ross because they do have different stuff all the time. And not every Ross is going to have the exact same things. So they do have, it's in the home section if you've never been there. I had never been there before today. So it is in the home section. And then they also have a kids section that has toys, and we've already established I'm just a big kid, so that's where this was. And actually that's where the stepping stone also was. So check kids toy section, and then if they have a crafting aisle, that's where I got this stuff. And then they had a whole bunch more, so yeah, go check it out. If you want to see more videos like this, or I do a lot of coloring on the channel, and eventually when I get to it, when I feel like it, I will be doing painting stuff like this. Plus I have some unicorn statues and all different kinds of stuff. So if you want to see any of that, make sure and subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. I appreciate it. It helps out the channel for free, which we all like free. And yeah, thanks for being here. Till next time, this is Susanna with the Enchanted Artistry Studio. Happy crafting!